In this video, we will discuss why your online business is not growing. If you're an agency owner, or if you have an e-commerce store, or you're running an AI business online, this video is ideal for you because I'm going to break down everything in detail. Also, this video will help you to diagnose almost all the problems that your business is actually facing. And don't get me wrong, I'm not going to give you the same boring philosophical bullshit. We are going to talk about a lot of technical stuff, and I'm sure that after watching this video, you will be able to scale your business the way you want it, right? So be attentive, pay attention, and I also want you to subscribe to this channel. I know 90% of you are not subscribing, so please do subscribe. So first of all, before setting any kind of expectations, you need to understand the size of your business, right? And I can give you a simple example of a small line and a big line, right? There is a great difference between them, right? If your business is small, you cannot have the massive outcome, right? And you cannot really think that you can have the same results like your competition if it is big, right? Let's assume your business is a small line, right? And it has limited potential, right? You cannot make him run faster compared to a fully grown line, right? And you can also not make him jump the way the older line can jump, right? So you need to set the expectations right. I hope you understand my point here. Setting the right expectations from your business is very important. In fact, it is essential. You cannot think like a dreamer and think that, okay, that with just small input I can get the best bigger results. It cannot happen. So set the expectations based on the size of your business, right? Don't go overboard when it comes to outcomes and results, right? And don't copy the bigger giants, right? Focus on what you have and how far you can go. So this is the reality check that I really wanted to give you because it is extremely important, right? So that's why I use the simplest example of a small line, right? Or a large line, or in simple words, the new business and the old business, right? So there's a great difference, and you need to respect that difference. Business is all about technical things, right? I don't want you to dream. I want you to be a practical person, a practical business person, and scale business based on technical things rather than being a dreamer. So this is what you need to do first before you set any kind of expectations about your business. Now we have realized that what is the size of our business and what type of limitation it has. And based on that, if you're still not seeing any kind of growth, then of course your business has one problem, which is untargeted traffic, right? Why your business is not scaling? Just think about it. You know, what went wrong? The number one reason why your business is not scaling, because the people that are actually visiting your landing page, visiting your funnel, visiting your offer, whether it is an online agency, whether it is an AI SaaS business, whether it is an e-commerce store, the number one reason why your business is not growing, because people are not buying your product or service, which means that your traffic sucks, right? It is a simple, clear-cut answer, right? Untargeted traffic, right? When you have untargeted traffic, you cannot scale your business. You cannot even think of it, right? You can make Google rich. You can make Mark Zuckerberg rich by driving a lot of traffic or paying a lot of money to social media influencers. But if they are failing to give you the results, which means that you need to fix that, right? So traffic is the one of the most important part of any business, especially if you want to scale, right? And of course, it's related to client acquisition system, which I also talked about later on. But first step is traffic, right? You need to make sure that you're getting right traffic, right? And of course, that you can do a lot of A/B testing and to evaluate, and it takes time, right? It takes sometimes it takes 2 months or 3 months, right? So if you don't have money to burn on ads, then I will suggest you to go for organic traffic methods, which means create content for your product and service and publish on social media, get the traction, get the input, and build your community. Now, the other thing that is stopping you to scale your business is weak positioning. And I talk about it actually a lot in my videos, that your product or service needs to have a unique angle. At the same time, it has to address a unique problem, right? So when you're selling something that is everyone is selling without any unique angle, of course it will be hard for you to scale, right? So you need to position your product as some sort of luxury status, because if you have an e-commerce store, people don't buy products, they also buy status, right? So you need to have that. Maybe you can have a creative branding angle, the packaging can be good, and even the product can be good as well. So you need to have a unique angle that makes you different from others, because you can imagine, if you're, let's say that you're running an ads for your product, if I'm skipping that ad, Facebook will make sure that it will serve me ads related to your product, right? So basically, that's why Shopify is extremely hard and people are losing a lot of money, because everyone is selling the same product to same audience, right? So that's how it is difficult. And when we talk about online agency business or AI services, even in the service-based business, whether it is an online agency or AI agency, you need to have unique angle as well, right? You need to address your services to a certain people, specific people, and you need to choose your audience wisely, right? So I always used to call it a chunking method. These all algorithms and the pixels, right? They run on autopilot, right? And they collect the data and they perform in a very robotic way, right? That's why you see that Facebook ads, Google ads, and all the the platforms that give you traffic to get clients. You will see that they have a certain pattern, a certain threshold, right? So there is a limitation, right, in their programmatic language, right? They cannot break the threshold to everyone all of the sudden, right? Of course, if you're a large spender, they can, but still, you will see that there is a limitation. Have you ever think about why Facebook, when you run ads on Facebook, you get 10 sales? Why not 20, right? And why every day it's consistent 10 sales or 7 sales or 8 sales? Why not 20? Even if you're doubling down the budget, right? So you will realize that there is limitation, right, from pixels. And don't get confused when I talk about pixel. I'm talking about Facebook pixel. I'm talking about Google pixel. They collect the data and see what type of audience is interested in your products, and they try to give you the other audience that have the similar interest, right? So that's why they tell you to install the pixel and set it up rightly, right? So that helps them. But at the same time, they have limitation, right? So you need to keep in mind limitation, and that limitation can be the reason why your business is not successful and you're not scaling, right? So positioning matters, right? You need to use your own ad creatives, be organic, be authentic. People don't like stupid AI ads. They will catch the AI ads in 3 seconds, right? And they will swipe up, right? So you need to have a unique angle, right? Whether you're selling an online course, whether you're selling online agency services, marketing services, or SaaS services. And even if you have an e-commerce store, you're selling a product, you need to have a unique angle, right? So when it comes to selling a product, e-commerce products, you don't have much room to customize, but still, like I said before, your product should have some sort of a luxury drive in it, right? It should sound, or it could be a brandable name, it could be a packaging, right? Anything that make people feel that they are buying something luxury, they're buying something that is respectful, right? So you need to create that angle, right? And you need to get rid of weak positioning to scale your business online. Now, the third one is actually very important, right? When your product or service is addressing a low pain problem, it is extremely difficult for you to sell your product or service and also scale your product or service, especially when it comes to online business, right? Because you need to understand pain is a very strong emotion, and people only react to pain, and their buying behavior also heavily influenced by pain, right? That's why you see the people buying summer clothes in summer and winter clothes in winter. Why? Because of unbearable pain. Same rule actually apply to every business, right? When the pain is not bearable, then people buy. So make sure your product or service address a problem that is unbearable, right? Or in more simple words, whenever someone is actually watching your ad or offer, that person should feel the urgency, right, to buy that product, right, or service. So this is very important. So of course, it is very easier to choose a business that solve a low pain problem, right? But it is very hard to scale because everyone choose the easy business, right? Whether it is an e-commerce store, agency business, but when the product or service is solving a low pain problem, it's not going to grow, right? So you need to address the bigger market and of course the bigger problem, but at the same time specific problem, right? If you want to scale your online business. Now the fourth one is your offer is too cheap to scale. Look, if you have an online business, when it comes to agency business or AI business or SaaS business, you can charge people more, right? And you can charge high ticket offers as well. But when you're selling products, it is very hard for you to get rid of, cheap products, right? Because if you want to scale, you need cheap products and you need a lot of traffic as well. You need a lot of people as well. And you cannot really go in the market or especially in the e-commerce market and sell $1,000 product or service or $2,000 product or service all of the sudden compared to the agency business, right? So these two are totally different. So when you're having an agency business or SaaS business or AI business, charge people high ticket offer. Businesses have money and don't feel shame to pitch them, high ticket offers, right? You can easily scale to 100K. But when it comes to an e-commerce business, a Shopify, or if you have an online store, then of course, high ticket is not ideal for you. Then you have to sell cheap products. Just like I said before, it is easier to scale an agency business, but it is very difficult to scale an e-commerce business. If you have product that is below $50, right? So I recommend that if you have an e-commerce store or Shopify store or e-commerce brand, then you should try out product that cost more than $100, right? So $100 is a benchmark. Don't go below $100, right? Because then your CPA will go high, and it is, of course, it will be difficult for you to make money, right, and scale your business, right? So, and if your product have a unique angle and you're solving an extremely painful problem, then sure, you can charge more than $100 for your products, right? So this is what you need to do. You need to. I'm not saying that you should get rid of cheap products, but you need to understand that you need to have the products that are actually expensive, right? So you can actually maximize your revenue, or you can scale perfectly. And I can tell you, I actually manage multiple businesses online and manage my clients' accounts as well. So I know that sometimes the product they sell is so cheap, it is extremely difficult to scale, right? So this could be the reason for your business as well. If you want to scale your business and you're not getting any good results, so yeah, get rid of cheap products. Now, the fifth thing is CPA, right? Your client acquisition cost. When the CPA is extremely high, by the way, CPA is what you pay to acquire a client, right? So it feels like that I'm actually, teaching a kid from nursery. Of course, that if you're typing on YouTube how to grow an online business, you know what is CPA. But it's kind of my habit. I just want to give all the details all upfront. So I don't want to, make my audience confused. I try my best to simplify everything. So back to the topic. If your CPA is extremely high, then it is very difficult for you to scale your business, because all the profits are going to ads, right? And you're burning a lot of money on ads or your client acquisition system, right? First of all, you can do one thing. You can rely on organic traffic, which means that create content on social media and post everywhere on the internet and get the traction. Of course, it's a slow process, but it will help you to build the brand, right? It will help you to get the organic clients. And don't get me wrong, nothing is better than free clients. I have online businesses, and I know that when clients comes organically, it changes everything. 80% profit, 90% profit. It feels like heaven, right? And of course, that if you want to scale a new business, then you have to rely on ads, right? But if it's already you are getting traction, then of course that post something on social media and get the free clients, and of course work on marketing budget as well. Because if you can reduce the CPA, but the problem with reducing the CPA in Facebook and Google ads is that you can get a lot of traffic, but that traffic will come from third world countries, and these people will just ask you about your product or service, will never buy. It's kind of like a Facebook marketplace. They will ask you for your service, but they never buy, right? So you can fix that, and it is, of course, as one of the most difficult thing to when your business is actually getting clients and they're buying your products, but the cost is so high you have to turn off ads, right? It's a very painful thing, right? So you can fix that. You can fix that by limiting your ad budget and also reducing the ad cost. Not too much, but somewhere in the middle. Or you can use an omni-channel strategy where you're also running ads on cheap platforms that are not expensive, right? I can give you an example, LinkedIn and Quora. And even right now, I'm surprised to see the Chat GPT is actually accepting ads, advertisers' ads, which is crazy. So you can utilize that. It's pretty new, but it is pretty new, but you need to understand that in the next coming years, Chat GPT will actually steal the large revenue share from Google Ads, right? Because we are right now. I'm seeing a huge shift of search engine users actually going to Chat GPT and typing their queries and getting the answers. So they're not longer using Google, right? Majority of them, especially the young ones. I'm not talking about the old people, but the young ones. So this could be a game-changing thing, right? And of course, the traditional ads will change over time, and I'm talking about in the next 2 years or maybe 3 years, right? So right now, of course, it's an AI boom, and a lot of people are launching companies, and then all of a sudden they get $1 billion valuation. Never made even a single dollar, by the way, but they get $1 billion valuation. I don't know from where, but it's kind of like a jungle. AI business is a jungle right now. But of course, there will be very few players that will come up as an authority over the years, right? I'm not saying that there will be a competition of Google and Chat GPT, because Google is a giant, and he's also have Anthropic. So there's no way that Chat GPT can even get close to that. But in the modern days, Chat GPT is going to be one of the sexiest method to get clients, right? And I know they're working on it as well. So back to the topic, you need to work on your CPA, right? You need to reduce the cost of customer acquisition, right? If you want to scale your business. So the other thing that is actually stopping you to scale your business is weak systems. Your business rely on weak systems. There is no clear client acquisition system. There's no clear conversion systems. There's no clear sales process, right? And there's no clear traffic acquisition process, right? So these all things play a vital role in scaling. And if you miss the one thing, your whole business will be in a box, right? And or in a bubble, and you will never be able to break that bubble, right? If you are not good at those 4 or 5 things, right? Now the $1 million question is how you can fix it in extremely simple and easy way, right? So you need to diagnose your funnel, right? And you need to see where your funnel is leaking, right? Sometimes your traffic can be wrong. Sometimes your copywriting can be wrong. Your ad creatives can be wrong. Sometimes even you can have a wrong product or service as well. And, sometimes you can have high CPA, or your funnel actually can leak money as well. Sometimes you don't have a good CTA, right? Which means that you're missing a lot of clients. And it's true that you can spot the problem, but you cannot fix it all your own. Or if you will try to do it, it will take you time. So if you want to scale your online business and also wants to save a lot of time, then I want you to join my free funnel community. And we have over 1,000 online business owners, entrepreneurs, agency owners, e-commerce store owners in our community. And when you will join, you will love it, and you will learn a lot, right? So if you want to grow your business online, and if you are an agency owner, if you have an e-commerce store or any type of online business where you are facing problem to scale your business to $100,000, our community is ideal for you. When you will join, you will see that how easier it is for you to actually follow footsteps of others to scale your business, because people who have faced the same problems that you are facing right now have more potential to tell you what to do and what not to do. I don't sell courses. I don't sell fake hopes, fake dreams. I just sell systems, right? So, of course, it's a free community you can join. And after that, my team will contact you and we will see what we can do with your business. So if you like this video, I want you to subscribe to this channel. It's kind of like a shameless plug. I don't like to do it often, but you know, it's a YouTube and we have to do it, right? So, all right, that's it for this video.